evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some Overfall. What we gotta do now is go to the last stand and find an altar along the way. I don't need to do any more events. I've got all the benefits I need. I have enough runes. I just need to find an altar. So, altars, you know, not a sure thing. The clock's only at the halfway point, so there hasn't been a whole lot of burnination of the countryside. If there's an altar somewhere, it probably has not been set ablaze by the Vorn. Got some food that is actually going to be irrelevant. Pirate ship. Vorn. Human elf. Oh, wow, there actually is a lot of stuff being set ablaze by the Vorn. Who knows if any of those might have been altars. Is that ship chasing me? I don't know. It's kind of heading in the same general direction, though. Wow. Alright, there's this... I think it's actually the starting portal. Which is nifty, I guess. Is this chasing me? No, it's sailing to get resources. Wow, what the hell? Man, these Vorn have been busy as fuck. Alright, I don't want to go into the last fight without an altar, though. So this is actually a little bit scarier than I thought it would be. There's so many ships, even though we're only at the halfway point, and I have not seen a single altar anywhere. I need to get away from this zone where everything's on fire. And try to find an altar. It'd be nice if you could, like, pay somebody to tell you where an altar is or something. Okay, that's the Hollow Homeland, so there's going to be no altars there. This could be trouble. If I don't find an altar, and of course, the more I sail around, the more I risk, you know, Vorn catching up to me. I only have 5 dust after all. Human Goblin. Okay, there's the Dwarf Homelands. Oh, is that an altar? Oh, thank God. Okay, so there's an altar. Alright, now all you need to do is get to the last stand without running into any Vorn, and we should be fine. Well, not fine, because the last fight is really, really difficult. Why is the wizard yellow? Okay. Why is the pyromancer yellow? I don't know if that's a bug, but we'll keep doing the yellow people. Sure. Okay. So that's that. Now we got 5 dust. We got everybody at full health. We just basically need to make it to the last stand without running into any Vorn. Dwarf ships are not my enemies. I don't want to run into them because I don't get anything from it. But here it is. This is where I really wish you could save because I want to unlock a new class so bad. But all right, guys, I'm going into try-hard mode here. We're gonna do this as hard as we can. Carefulest tactics of my life. Let's do this. All right, I luck out. I do get to go first. Now, what the fuck do we do here? So, I can charge to this square. I can also charge to this square next to the Ever King. I mean, being there is not that helpful necessarily. I don't really... These are all ranged people. I guess the Justicar can attack me if I'm close enough. This guy can charge, though, to get up to my wizard and slash the wizard and the pyromancer. I'm probably going to want to... Okay, the wizard does get to... I lucked out. Actually, I really lucked out. I mean, wait, are these the red? Ah, shit, I did not luck out. Yeah, my wizard goes before their wizard, but their pyromancer and wizard and Justicar go before my pyromancer and druid. Okay, so I didn't luck out that much. But anyhow, this Justicar will go after my wizard, so I will be able to Frost Nova him in place. I have to think very carefully. I mean, I don't want to be in AoE formation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I think I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and Taunt and Weakness on the Everking, because this basically means that when he does his AoE attack, it deals 1 damage to everybody instead of 3, so that saves 8 damage from the party. Putting Protection on myself would save 8 damage from the party if I got hit for 16 damage, which seems unlikely. So that's what I'm hoping for here. I could have charged, Taunt Weaken him and gotten a hit in, I guess. That might have been smarter. Alright, let's see. I think it's worth it to do a Blink. And do I want a Weakness or Frost Nova? Well, right now, Frost Novaing the Pyromancer is interesting, because she has a range of 4 on a lot of her abilities. Unfortunately, one of her things is a range 5. So Frost Novaing her doesn't do that much. Unless... hold on. There's no one currently in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if I'm not in range of 5 of her shit, then that's actually totally worth it. So, like, what if I were to stand, let's say, here? I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Frost Nova, stop the Justicar from moving, stop her from moving, and she can't then get anybody. Yes, I think, okay, if this works like I think it's going to work, this is the move. Because the Pyromancer has unusually short range compared to a lot of other characters. Okay, now the downside of this is I only get to attack these two. I'd rather have attacked those two. Actually, those two have the most hit points, so yeah, it's not a big deal. Well, they have as much as the Justicar. The Pyromancer has the fewest hit points, so she really is the best to go after early, I suppose. Please don't miss. Thank you for not missing. Okay, so Pyromancer, did I do this right? She does a Blazing Whisk, and yeah, she can't attack. Perfect. Now the Wizard has the benefit of my bonus range. Luckily, only one person gets weakened. And I stood next to each other for Chain Lightning. Okay, so he has Protection and Vigor. That's fine. I wasn't going to attack him anyways. Okay, so now I got to think very carefully. With the Pyromancer, I mean, Flame Striking here seems like the best bet. Pyromancer, like I said, though, does have pretty short range, so I have to be careful how I get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That does put me in range of the Justicar, but I can't really touch this square without being in range of the Justicar. So, yeah, we'll go in here. This is fine. Now, do I put on a shield? Or do I put on a Fire Attunement? So, if I put on Fire Attunement, I deal... Well, the problem is, this guy has protection, so that lessens the impact of Fire Attunement. I'll deal 2 extra damage overall, which is 1 extra damage to him. So it's like 5 extra damage to the enemy versus saving 5 hit points on myself. I'm going to do this, because if anyone hits me, not only am I absorbing, but I'm also retaliating. I feel like that kind of makes up for some of the drawbacks. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit those people. Yeah, maybe I should have gotten for the Pyromancer, though. I'm not really focus firing by what I chose to do here. Now we go get a heal. Ah, Tormented. Really frustrating. Okay, so let's hide my my nukers here. So it seems like healing abilities go on cooldown in this final battle, which is quite irritating. I'm going to freeze the Justicar again in place, and then Moonlash to hit the 3 of these people. Oh, that was good to get a crit. Okay, so now we can focus down the Druid. Of course, their stuff is perfectly fine, and I put myself into AoE formation like a fool. Alright, so I can safeguard running here and attack the Druid. She's got Retaliation or Regeneration. I can safeguard here and attack the Pyromancer. 13 versus 10. I think we need to get in here. Oh my god, that took a lot of damage. Shit. Well, let's put on Vigor and Protection. I think it was worth it to get in here and do that damage. Didn't get to kill her, but I did disarm her, which is really good. Who am I up now? The Wizard. Alright, the Wizard should be able to kill off the Druid. The Druid has used Regeneration, so she cannot dispel this, but the Everking might be able to dispel it if I let the Everking have a turn. Plus, getting this guy with the Chain Lightning isn't that bad anyhow. So yeah, we just need to be within 5 of this square for the Flaming Embers. And then, oh, actually, I took a step too far, actually. And it sucks that I'm weak. I mean, that really does suck. But I feel like it's worth it. Was it, though? Dealing a damage? I mean, the Druid's status didn't actually change. And now we're going to get flame-stricken. That's definitely not the right plan. I have taken extra damage here that I really didn't need to take. Why did I keep everybody in AoE formation? Oh, my God. Well, luckily he was weakened, so it wasn't much, but that's still pretty sloppy. Alright, so the Pyromancer can actually blink in and set everybody on fire. There's Absorb and Absorb there, so it doesn't actually achieve that much. I don't want to move necessarily, because I don't want to get hurt more. Can I kill this Druid? Yes, so we're going to take 1 step. I'm going to turn on bonus damage, and then let's Fire Breathe to finish the Druid off. Oh, that's a bad miss. God damn. So we all get hit for 3. So the Pyromancer's about to bite it because I've taken unnecessary damage. Same for the Druid. Shit. Alright, I need to kill this Druid off. She's not even disarmed anymore. She's absorbing. Can I realistically kill her through the absorption? I don't know how much damage she's taken. Shoot. Fuck. Alright, well, let's pass. Let's put shrooms on everybody, I guess. And let's hit them all with this. See if I can get lucky with the Absorb getting taken off. Man, this Druid being still alive is really frustrating. Alright, so we pop the altar on the Pyromancer. Justicar. I am just so desperate to finish off this Druid. Let's go here. Let's taunt it, the Everking. Let's go for a slash. Finish the Druid off, please. Didn't quite happen. Alright, Wizard. What you got for me? A lightning orb here to maybe finish off this fucking Druid. Alright, let's blink in place. Doesn't matter where I go because I'm going to come back anyway. I'm going to put a shield on. I think it's better than Frost Nova-ing everybody. And then do this. Alright, finally killed the Druid. Pyromancer, I feel like if I'd played correctly, should have been dead by now. And this extra hit that the Pyromancer got to deal is really sad, because it means that my Pyromancer dies. Alright, luckily we got the miss and healed for a couple, and the Justicar chose to take a bunch of damage walking up. I am absorbing, so this is really good. My Pyromancer dies forever. The Everking is weakened for this turn, so we're all going to take 1 damage. And be afraid. Alright, how best to kill the Pyromancer? I think the Justicar might have no other targets he can reach except for this Pyromancer, so the Justicar should do that. The Wizard's got 13, Justicar's got 10, Justicar's got protection, so attacking him is a mistake. Star falling. Yes, alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go here, freeze the Justicar in place, have the Wizard step away. Well, the Wizard's immobilized, so he's going to be stepping away regardless. And we're going to go after this Wizard right here. Alright, so now the Justicar steps up, and please do not miss. Put on protection so I don't take as much damage. Thank goodness. Alright, now we're here, we're immobilized. This guy, oh, because the Justicar landed a kill, this Justicar is now taunted, which is so good. It means he's not going to get to hit the Wizard. That's incredibly useful. And now I'm going to start putting weakness on the Everking with the Wizard. Maybe I should have been doing that to start with. I don't know. But let's kill the enemy Wizard. Okay, he didn't die. That's frustrating. He actually does get to attack the Justicar, luckily, because my Justicar was protected. He only did 1 damage. I think I might actually be able to get this, though. Everybody takes 1 damage now. I have 2 characters who do weaken. I don't need to move and take extra damage with the Druid. Let's think about this. I can just kill the Wizard, so let's start putting shrooms on the Everking. Let's start dealing some damage to that guy. Does this guy have any absorption? Oh my god, he has absorption. Oh my god. I might not actually be able to kill him. Alright. We'll have to just go for it, I guess. So, Justicar. Oh, he's being taunted. I can, however, use Defiance. But if I use Defiance, then I'm not weakening the Everking. Alright, this is kind of annoying. I'm just hoping my Wizard, I guess, can get through the absorption. We're going to make sure we get this kill. Please be the actual final thrust. Oh, I was weak. God damn it. I forgot I was weak. Alright, so I'm going to put absorption on myself. Nothing's more important right now than not dying. Let's try for a lightning orb to get rid of that thing. Nope, we got absorbed. So the Wizard with 1 freaking hit point does get to go again. And that's definitely painful. The Justicar also gets to attack, and he gets to do a slash, actually. So I really didn't do a very good job positioning my people in this fight. I've taken a lot of damage just from having everybody in AoE formation. But these guys still all have their altar protection, so I'm hoping, against all hope, that this is going to be okay. Retaliation, Defiance. Alright, let me just hit you with the weakest thing. Wait a minute. Hang on. He doesn't have any damage protection. Okay, so please don't miss. Thank you. And you, I'm gonna go kill this Wizard after I don't have the taunt, so we'll just put a protection on myself. And slash the Wizard. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh no, that was a terrible mistake. I needed to have blinked up so I could have weakened the Everking. Instead, I'm going to take 3 damage instead of 1. Whoops. Well, fuck. So, Chain Lightning to kill this guy off. Don't miss. He missed! He missed, and he heals for 2. No, he healed for 2 twice. Oh my god, and now the Everking is going to kill off my Wizard because I didn't weaken him. Epic miss. Oh, man. Alright, let's hide my team. Let's put some shrooms on the Everking. Can we please kill off this Wizard? Oh, man. He actually took a little bit of damage, but he was absorbing. Through the fear, I can't actually get back up to this guy. God. I can't even taunt the Everking. Motherfucking hell. Well, turn on Defiance is better than nothing. Alright, Wizard. I'm counting on you, buddy. Get up here. Weaken the Everking. And please kill this Wizard! Yes! Finally! God, everybody was so freaking resilient. Alright. Everking, Do your worst. Actually, no, don't do your worst. Do your second worst. I don't know, third worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can hit him with a Moonlash. He can't get immobilized. Do I care about having him be dazed and chilled? I mean, whatever. Sure, I guess. And let's actually try to get rid of a buff. There's some annoying ones like Absorb and Retaliation. Got rid of the Absorb, which is actually really good. Managed to... Oh no, I'm gonna die. Well, the altar's there for a reason, right? So I popped the altar. We're gonna hamstring, because I care more about getting rid of a buff than I do about putting a bleed on him. Alright, the wizard's there. Frost Nova, we can chill him and maybe remove a buff. And maybe remove another buff. Maybe. So many misses. Okay, so I think everybody's popped their altar except for the Druid. We got another miss and a heal, which is good. And okay, nothing happened there. Very good. Let's put a Shroom Cloud, because we can. Starfall's back. Very nice. Alright, who's up? The Justicar. Can't make it. He's getting rewound, so it doesn't even matter. Let's put protection on himself, so he's not taking as much damage. Wizard, you're fine where you're at. Weakness. Oh god, weakness is so good. Okay, how would this have gone with the Wrestler and the Warlock and everybody, I wonder? I don't know, but I think the real question is, how would this have gone if I, like, didn't just clump up all my people because I completely forgot about AoE formation? Anyway, it's a good thing I found that altar, hey guys, because while the first time I won the game, I actually, only triggered the altar on the Justicar and probably would have won without it. This time, well, this time it definitely matters. Can't quite get him. I should have charged so that my guy could have been within reach of taunting him. Okay, since I can't weaken him, I'm going to put an absorption on myself at least. And he has a buff up. It's a heal. So we'll try to get rid of it. All right, we do. Okay, so he's gonna do his Everking stuff. Everybody should live through it though, because we all have lots of health. We're tormented, which is kind of the worst one. Let's hide. We'll put some shrooms on. And Starfall, please be the kill. No, okay, this again. I'm not gonna charge while I'm tormented. That's a little bit foolhardy. Although I really should have, so that I could have weakened this guy. Well, he's got bone pour. No, he's not actually weak. But the wizard's weakness should be back. I'm gonna blink because I'm gonna get rid of the hiding from putting weakness on this guy anyhow. So let's do it. Let's Starfall or Thunderbolt or whatever the fuck. Is he gonna die from walking? Kind of anticlimactic, but alright, we did it! Oh, finally, we did it. Oh my god, I am so happy. And we get a whole bunch of things that probably don't matter, right? Because, wow, that's actually pretty sad, but they don't hold over from fight to fight. So now it's time for the cutscene.
The Everking lay dead, and his nightmare died with him.
I'm not gonna talk this time.
The people of the world dropped their
I'll let you guys watch the incredible story.
Gathered around the citadel. The spell of hate woven across the realm was broken. I took the disc to a safe place beyond the reach of mortals. It had its own destiny to fulfill. As peace came to the land, the races of Dis put aside their enmity. They lived and prospered together. Their bloodlines mixed, changed, evolved. The world around them too changed shape. The oceans ebbed away, mountains reached the sky, until one day, magic touched the very fabric of time. From a single thread, many destinies are woven.
Alright, so that was a consolation to folks who said I was a little bit extreme in ignoring the story. There it is. We won again. Needed the altar protection very badly there. Got a score. I don't really care about score too much, but I do care about unlocking things. We got a Scroll of the Beast. I think that's a class. Oh, it's a class trinket. Yep. So it's a Druid thing, maybe. I don't know. And then we have a weapon. I'm excited to see that. And then we have a Warlord. Yes. Oh, the Warlord. I've always liked Warlords ever since Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition. The Warlord has been one of my favorite classes in games. I like classes that, like, you know, make other people attack or make other people better at what they do. So let's check out all this new stuff. First of all, what's this Call of the Wild? The weapons are a big deal to unlock because they completely change your attack skills. So while your utility skills kind of stay the same, I mean, it really makes the class feel very different. This is my first time unlocking a weapon. Let's see what we got. Wolf's Bite, range 6, single target. Okay, so it's 3 damage. This is crappy. It's just 3 damage. You're not likely to put Bone Pour on somebody and then Wolf's Bite. I mean, I guess you can. You can put Bone Pour with this, but this is the worst skill. And putting it on just to deal 2 extra damage is kind of stupid, I think. When immobilizing or healing is so much better. So, kind of meh, but the range is kind of decent. Let's take a look at this. We have a range of 4, and it's 4 damage, or 5 damage. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Though the range could be better, but when you buy the range weapon upgrade, making it range 5, it's fine. And the confusion sometimes is actually pretty nice. Confusion's a pretty good thing to have. So it's not a big deal if it doesn't trigger, but if it does trigger, it makes an already good skill really excellent. Ah, nice! So this is the same thing as the Lucent Beam, but instead of range 4 AoE and a 50% chance to remove a buff, it's a guaranteed remove a buff, a longer cooldown, and it's range 5. I'm pretty happy about that. That's actually a nice upgrade. So next time I play Druid, I'll play with this regardless, because obviously it's nice to try things out, but that's cool. So is the trinket... the Druid has talismans. I don't know who has scrolls. Maybe I haven't even unlocked the character who has scrolls. The cleric has chalices. The wizard has tomes. Is it the guardian who has scrolls? No, the guardian has idols. The fighter has insignias. Yeah. Oh, this is actually a neutral one. Oh, I see. It said it was a class trinket, but it's actually just... Okay. Increases companion health and accuracy by 3. Wow, that's really good. Oh my god, that is so awesome. I cannot wait to play with this. That's amazing. I mean, the extra 3 health is really, really good. That helps. I mean, that's like having an extra 6 health. It's like being able to withstand an extra Ever-King attack at the end. And the accuracy can help sometimes too. But geez, that's great. Okay, so I'm very excited about this, especially because some of the other crap we've been using, like this frickin' Heart of Olath, is just total garbage. Okay, great. So, didn't mean to do that. So that's the thing that we unlocked for the trinket. Let's take a look at the Warlord. Oh, this guy looks dope. Alright, what do we got here? It's a single target. Melee attack. 4 damage. If it hits, applies trauma, 1 stack, 50% chance. Okay, so basically, it's 4 damage with a 50% chance of trauma, meaning they take 1 damage over the next 3 turns. It's really equivalent. If I play this, I'm gonna call this chop, because this is chop. It's the same old chop skill. 50% chance of bleed, basically, and a 4 damage base. Okay. Blow. So we have basically the equivalent of a cleave. If they have trauma, I guess from this earlier, it makes them weak, but really that's kind of a difficult combo to pull off. The push is typically pretty irrelevant unless they're immobilized. So I'm gonna say this is pretty crappy. It's kind of like cleave, but the push is usually not that helpful, and that you're unlikely to apply the weakness. Plus it has a cooldown of 2 rather than a cooldown of 1. And based on the targeting, it says target enemy. It means that the 2 enemies have to be adjacent to each other, and you have to be adjacent to them both in order to actually hit more than 1 person at once. So this is pretty much a dead skill right here. What's this? Okay, so if you crit, they're crippled. So the crippling is pretty irrelevant, honestly. So it's just 5 damage, but what's cool, it's a pierce up. That's actually really nifty because it gives you a ranged ability. So you have to, you know, be in line with the enemy, but you can hit more than 1 enemy at once. 5 damage is actually really good. Cooldown of 1 is really good. This is an amazing skill. It's higher than most melee skills. It is range, so in addition to being harder hitting than most melee skills, it is a range skill. And on top of that, you can hit more than 1 enemy at once with it. That's actually very solid. Okay, let's take a look at the skills then. So this is a target ally. I still don't know if you can target yourself with these things. I think you can, like, absorb as target ally, and the wizard can definitely absorb on himself. So okay. Fury, precision, concentration. So concentration doubles proc rates, precision increases accuracy, fury increases crit chance. This is pretty lame unless you have some things you really want to get with your proc rate. Let's take a look at this. Reduction to all allies, or to allies. This is every ally within 2 squares of you. Pretty long cooldown, but reduction to everybody is a pretty huge savings. That's a great skill. And we have an enemy thing. This is every enemy adjacent to you is blind and maybe bone poured. Putting blind next to adjacent enemies isn't that great. So I'm be looking forward to unlock more utility skills with the Warlord, because the Anthem's amazing, but it has a really long cooldown, and the other 2 are pretty mediocre. Okay, let's take a look at the movement ability. Runs and heals adjacent allies on each step by 1. We got a range of 4. Solid. It's like the Witch Doctors, but without the self-damage. Of course, the Witch Doctor doesn't actually self-damage himself, but yeah, we got some healing here, which is nice. So he seems like a non-shitty version of the Guardian, where he's a class that's got some heals, and is a melee class, but he doesn't like sacrifice everything to get it. Alright, what's his unique trinket? He uses horns. Increases critical chances of allies and adjacent... that's shitty. Alright, so unfortunately we got nothing that great there, but hey, we got this Scroll of the Beast that we can use to make up for it. And I think that's all she wrote. So next time we'll play with the Warlord and somebody else. I'm not sure who yet. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.